Something's happening tonight. Elevator going up. Greetings, Cancer, all placements. This is an interlude from Gorillaz, the band, on, I don't know, maybe it's Humans, maybe it is Demon Days album. I think it's Humans though. Regardless, it's the interlude for Penthouse. So some of my Cancers, you can be moving, you can be going into a penthouse, you could be moving upstairs, you could be living upstairs, you could just be getting an upgrade from one thing to the next. Something is going to have better accommodations, something is going to be more accommodating, someone can be moving on to greener pastures, someone can also be inheriting something, because my condolences if that is the case. Someone here though has been getting into it with their partner because someone is more left-brained and someone is more right-brained. Right side of my brain by the dream was coming through, so the right side of the brain is all about creativity and intuition. Someone can be like, oh, that stuff is phony baloney, I don't believe in that stuff, da da da. But here's my thing with that. So you don't, like, you can't see wind, but wind blows whole, like, homes and walls and things, you know, wind is very destructive. So how is it that you just believe in things that you can't see, or you don't believe in things that you can't see, but you believe in wind, so you do believe in things that you can't see? You're just picking and choosing what your belief system operates to, because surely everybody believes in the wind and we can't visibly see the wind. You know what I mean, Cancer? So I don't know. Someone here is just stuck in their monkey mind, one-track minded way. Someone here is very archaic. Yeah, it's funny here, archaic. Someone is kind of like a dinosaur. Someone is stuck in their ways, rigid. Meh. No. And someone is like judging another person because they're very right side, right-brained. Now in that song though, he is talking about someone going flippant back and forth. You want me, baby, then you unwant me, baby. You touch me, and then you untouch me. You know, so someone is like, do you, like, are we going to do this or not? Do you want this or not? Because you're back and forth. And then the other person is like, well, I'm only back and forth because you da-da-da-da-da. See what I'm, you know, so Cancer, something here is never-ending story. Here we go loop-de-loo, here we go loop-de-lie. Someone here could be lying, that's why there's loops. Something about loops. Something about circle, recycle, something needs to be recycled. You can recycle something and buying something instead of buying something brand new, Cancer. I don't know, there is something here about not getting all the shiny things, getting something used. If any of my Cancers like need to get a new appliance or a new vehicle, I don't know, it's like, so you know when you drive a vehicle off the lot, it like loses half of its value or whatever. So I don't know, there's something with not getting the shiny new thing, Cancer. It's okay for something to have some mileage on it. I don't know. This can also be when moving. Something could be maybe less, like something could appear more run down or have less accommodations, but it is more accommodating and it is more abundant. So something, it's like peace, protecting your peace at all costs. So something here may look a certain way, but there's no peace with it. Now this can also be with dating. Someone can look a certain way, but there is no peace to be had with it. Something else can look more, you know, girl next door, guy next door, but there's so much peace to be had with it, and from that, so much more abundance and fulfillment in the long term. So there's something with that, Cancer, like not really getting over like the appearances of things. I was also hearing Cascade by Tycho. Something can be cascading. Isn't Cascade also dishwashing soap? So I don't know, maybe here something needs to be washed. Someone here needs to do dishes in their sink. What's here? But first they have to find them. What's here? But first they have to find them. So it's giving, there is something so, like I'm hearing Marco Polo. Cold, cold, warmer, warmer, colder, colder, warmer, hot, 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 hot. Someone is about to be right on the bullseye. Something is getting hot. Something is like really close. It's just around the corner. Spirit is really trying to find a way for two people to like cross paths, for a situation to cross paths. I was also hearing The Man Who Can't Be Moved by Script. I'm not broke, I'm just a broken-hearted man. How can I move on if I'm still in love with you? Someone's like, you know what, maybe you'll come back to me, and if you do, then you'll go to the place that we used to meet. And you'll just see me waiting there on the corner of the street. He's like, a police officer came up to me, and I said, I'm not gonna move, even if it takes a day, a month, a year. He says, I'm not moving, so I'm not moving. You'll see me waiting there on the corner of the street that we met. I'm not moving. I gotta stand my ground if it rains or snows, because if she changes her mind, then surely this is the first place that she will go. So someone here is a little delulu, stuck on someone from the past. Now that was coming through in Pisces reading, so you may want to go watch Pisces reading. You could also be dealing with Pisces or have strong Pisces in your chart, Cancer. But I was also hearing Fallback by Life. Too close, you don't even know me. Someone is like, woo, back, back. Get, woo, woo. Why you all in my ear? Talking a whole bunch of that I ain't trying to hear. Get back, MFA, you don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. Ludicrous, stand up. Someone here is taking a stand. You know, even in the script song, he says, got to take a stand. Cancer, right now, you really got to stand your ground on something. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to feel how you feel. You are allowed to, you know, go against what the family wants or what society or what the workplace, you are allowed. And there's something here, I've seen this in so many podcasts lately, where being the nice, happy people pleaser at work actually doesn't get you that promotion. That's what keeps you at the bottom of the barrel. In fact, saying the thing that you don't want to say because you fear it may get you fired is actually the very thing that will get you promoted in the future. There's something like that going on, Cancer, where it's like you need to show people a different side of you, like you got some spine. Now, in another situation, perhaps I don't know, well, someone needs to fall back because they're getting too close to you. Gotta stay select, don't come around me, better come correct. It's a different life over here that we lead. So someone here is like, I ain't with that energy. Someone does not like someone's energy. Someone's like, nope, you can't come around here with that energy. You got to change that first. Justice with the Temperance and the Sun card. There is justice coming. I mean, major arcana. Someone is definitely breaking free. Some of my Cancers, something can be going viral. You can start to earn your first dollars or do, you know, your first show, like whatever art show or performance or selling something online or something is getting views. You are meant to be an entrepreneur. You are an artist. Remember, right side of the brain was one of the first things that I was channeling for you guys. And it is meant to be seen. There's something about your art that brings balance, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and happiness to people. I love that song, Love, Peace, and Happiness. But it does require you walk away from perhaps the only life you've ever known, life as you've known it. It's also requiring a move. And these people from the past are going to be mad. They don't want to see you shine. You're still not going to steal my sunshine. Don't let them steal your sunshine. Very strong Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius over here. Yeah, it's like there are people that are really trying to block this shift, block this happiness, block this blessing. You have to understand, Cancer, you can't reason with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You also can't speak to people who simply don't hear at the frequency that you're at. Like, people operate on different frequencies, whether people want to admit that or not. There are sounds that our animals can hear that we can't hear. It's not that that sound isn't being sounded. It's that we are not on the frequency. We do not operate on a level that can hear and access that sound. So, of course, you know, we may think our animals look crazy because they're hearing things that we can't hear. So yeah, people definitely, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, can think that you're crazy because they don't see things how you see things. They're not an artist. They're not right-brained like you. They're not supposed to be. Everyone has their purpose. So someone can try to decide, 2 of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles, which way they're going to go. There's a dead end to my left. There's a burning bush to my right. You aren't in sight. Yeah. So someone feels like they're standing still no matter which way. They're darned if they do, darned if they don't. There is heartbreak here. This is making someone really nervous, but God is doing this to really bring someone closer to him and closer to their intuition. Death with the High Priestess energy. Very strong Pisces with the High Priestess and Scorpio with the Death card. So you're definitely dealing with the other water signs. There's definitely a move here, but it brings in so many blessings. 3 of Wands with the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone here, this might be a last minute thing in the next 3 days. Someone might have a choice between 2 different places. Someone here can have a choice between 2 different paths. Wish fulfillment is here. But again, people are really trying to block this. It's like people don't like when someone turns their energy away and goes into self-care mode, Cancer. It's like people liked when they could just drain you, when they would message and you would respond in an instant because they felt like you were thirsty, that you were just sitting there. It's like people thought that you were literally sitting here, standing around waiting for them to ask things of you. Like, I don't know. It's like these people thought that they could just, I don't know, you would always be there. You were always the one that would just always be there. So, I don't know, there's something where you're moving on for your happiness and your fulfillment, Cancer. And it does bring a whole new life, a whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. Bless you.